Seniors, 4 worst vegetables you should never eat. And 4 best for aging well. Senior health tips. There's a surprising truth in senior nutrition. We've always been told that vegetables are the gold standard of healthy eating. But the reality is, not every vegetable is a friend to longevity. Today, you might still be eating a plate of greens, just like you've done for years. But did you know that some vegetables, though seemingly healthy, can quietly trigger inflammation, raise your blood pressure, upset your digestion, or worse, interfere with the medications you take daily? It's not your fault. It's because your body after 60 has changed. Your liver works harder, digestion slows down, and your ability to absorb nutrients gradually declines. That's why in this video, we're not just talking about eating vegetables. We're talking about which vegetables to avoid or limit, and which ones are scientifically proven to support your heart, brain, joints, and long-term vitality. No fad diets, no extreme restrictions, just smart choices for the body you live in today. Because you don't just deserve to live long. You deserve to live clearly, confidently, and full of energy. If you're focused on staying healthy, not by trend, but by science, give this video a like. And don't forget to subscribe for simple, practical tips made just for those of us 60 and up. We're here to help you protect your health, one meal at a time. Why older adults need to be more selective with vegetables. For decades, you've heard the same advice over and over. Eat more vegetables. They're good for you. And that's still true. But it's not quite that simple anymore. After age 60, your body doesn't process food the same way it did when you were 30 or 40. Your liver slows down. Your digestive system becomes less efficient. The production of stomach acid and digestive enzymes drops significantly. This means that some vegetables that were once highly nutritious may now be harder to digest, cause bloating, or even make existing health conditions, like high blood pressure, diabetes, or arthritis, worse. And there's more. As we age, many of us take daily medications for bone health, heart conditions, or blood thinning. And surprisingly, some vegetables that seem healthy can negatively interact with these medications, reducing their effectiveness or increasing side effects. For example, certain leafy greens high in vitamin K can interfere with blood thinners. Vegetables rich in oxalates can block calcium absorption, weakening bones. And some can even spike your blood sugar right after a meal. In other words, not all vegetables are good for all people, at every age. At your stage of life, it's not about eating more vegetables. It's about choosing the right ones. Because with just a few small changes to your daily meals, you could steady your blood pressure, boost memory and focus, ease arthritis symptoms, improve digestion, and even sleep better at night. And the good news? You don't need to eat bland, restrictive meals. You don't need a harsh detox plan. You just need to know which vegetables to limit and which ones to enjoy more often. 4 vegetables that seem healthy, but quietly harm seniors' health. When it comes to vegetables, most of us grew up believing the more you eat, the better. But as we age, especially after 60, not all vegetables are created equal. Some, even those praised as superfoods, can actually cause trouble for digestion, blood pressure, hormones, or even interfere with medications. Here are 4 vegetables older adults should watch out for. 1. Canned corn. The sweet talker that can trick your health. Fresh corn can be fine in moderation, but canned corn is a different story. It's often high in sodium, preservatives, and added sugars, leading to sudden spikes in blood sugar and worsening insulin resistance or diabetes. Plus, corn's tough outer shell, cellulose, is hard to digest, often causing gas, bloating, and constipation. Common concerns as digestion slows with age. 2. Raw kale and cruciferous vegetables, trouble for the thyroid. Raw kale, broccoli, and cauliflower are rich in fiber and vitamins, but they also contain goitrogens, compounds that can block iodine absorption and affect thyroid function. For seniors with low thyroid activity or those on thyroid medications, too much raw kale or similar veggies can lead to fatigue, cold hands and feet, or irregular heartbeat. 3. Eggplant. A nightshade that can trigger joint pain. Eggplant belongs to the nightshade family, which contains solanine, a compound that may trigger inflammation and joint discomfort in sensitive individuals. If you experience stiffness, swelling, or joint pain after eating eggplant, your body might be reacting to it. 4. Raw spinach, high in oxalates, lowers calcium absorption. While spinach is rich in iron and vitamin K, eating it raw means taking in high levels of oxalates, which bind to calcium and block your body from absorbing it properly. For those on blood thinners like warfarin, spinach's high vitamin K can also interfere with medication, raising clotting risks. Bottom line: not every vegetable is good for every stage of life. As we age, what matters is not just eating vegetables, but choosing the right ones and cooking them the right way. Your body will thank you for the difference. 4 vegetables you should eat regularly to help your body grow stronger with age. As your body begins to shift after 60, bones feel more fragile, memory a little slower, sleep less restful. Every meal becomes an opportunity to nourish, to repair, and to keep living fully and vibrantly. The following vegetables, if added regularly to your weekly meals, could be one of the greatest gifts you give to yourself. 1. Beets. For better circulation, sharper mind, and a steady heart. Beets are rich in natural nitrates, which help dilate blood vessels, improve circulation, and lower blood pressure. This is especially helpful for seniors managing atherosclerosis, hypertension, or cognitive decline. Research shows that drinking beet juice or eating cooked beets daily may enhance memory and increase oxygen flow to the brain. 2. Bok choy. For stronger bones, fewer fractures, and immune support. Bok choy is high in calcium, vitamin K, and magnesium, and low in oxalates, which means your body can absorb calcium more easily without upsetting digestion. It's also rich in vitamin C, helping your immune system ward off infections and common illnesses. Gently cooked, stir-fried with garlic, or lightly steamed, bok choy is a heart and bone-friendly choice that's both safe and delicious. 3. Green peas, naturally sweet, high in fiber, blood sugar friendly. 1 cup of green peas offers 7 to 8 grams of fiber, ideal for seniors struggling with constipation, sluggish digestion, or prediabetes. They're also a great source of plant-based protein, which supports muscle mass, critical for balance and preventing falls. Add peas to soups, stir-fry with brown rice, or simply steam and drizzle with olive oil for an easy, nourishing dish. 4. Swiss chard. For liver support, better vision, and a happy gut. Swiss chard contains betalains, which help your liver flush out toxins. It's also loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, key nutrients for protecting your eyes and preventing age-related vision loss. 1 cup delivers over 40% of your daily vitamin C needs, essential for a strong immune system that can keep up with life. These vegetables aren't luxuries. They're smart, meaningful investments in the years ahead. Years where every steady step, every restful night, and every memory kept begins with how you choose to nourish your body today. Turning vegetables into joy. Simple ways to add the right greens to your daily meals. It's easy to hear the advice, eat more vegetables, they're good for you. But when you're standing in your kitchen, staring at a fridge with just a few potatoes, some lettuce, or your go-to fried egg dish, you might wonder, how do I actually apply all this in real life? Don't worry. Change doesn't have to be big or complicated. It starts with small, smart steps, right where you are. Start with a simple soup. Toss a few bok choy leaves into your regular chicken soup. No drastic changes to flavor, no extra cooking time. But you've just added a boost of calcium and vitamin K to strengthen your bones. Make side dishes the main event. Try roasting some beets with a little olive oil and a sprinkle of sesame seeds. It's a sweet, satisfying swap for fries or white rice, and a gentle way to help your blood flow more smoothly. Get creative with green peas. Lightly boil them and mix with boiled eggs, canned tuna, or brown rice salad. You'll have a light, blood sugar-friendly lunch that's also filling and flavorful. Stir-fry your way to better health. Swiss chard, bright and colorful, can be gently stir-fried with garlic, onions, and a splash of sesame oil. It's easy on digestion, kind to your liver, and great for your eyes and immune system. Don't think you have to overhaul every meal. One thoughtful choice a day is enough to make a meaningful difference. Remember, there's no such thing as a perfect diet for aging. Only daily choices that are mindful, simple, and right for your body. Rethinking vegetables. When tasty doesn't always mean healthy. Many older adults believe, as long as it's a vegetable, it's good for you. The more, the better. That sounds reasonable, but the truth is more nuanced. When we're young, our bodies can easily process natural sugars, acids, oxalates, or tough fibers. But after 60, things change. The liver slows down, the kidneys filter less efficiently, the digestive system becomes more sensitive, and every bite affects more than just taste. It affects your health. Canned corn, sweet, soft, easy to eat. But for older adults, it's a trap of sugar and sodium. It can spike blood sugar, cause bloating, and quietly raise blood pressure. That harmless corn soup you enjoy? It may actually be making your heart work twice as hard. Raw, cruciferous vegetables, like kale or raw broccoli. Many people eat them raw to preserve vitamins. But these vegetables contain goitrogens, compounds that can disrupt thyroid function when eaten in large amounts. This is especially risky for seniors dealing with fatigue, cold hands, or an underactive thyroid. Eggplant and the nightshade family. They're colorful, flavorful, and often found in vegetarian meals, but they contain solanine, a natural compound that can trigger joint pain, swelling, and inflammation in people with arthritis or chronic joint conditions. Raw spinach. Yes, spinach is Popeye's favorite, and it can be great for older adults, if cooked. Raw spinach is high in oxalates, which block the absorption of calcium and iron, potentially weakening your bones, worsening anemia, and increasing dizziness. It's especially risky for those on blood thinners, due to its high vitamin K content. The issue isn't with vegetables themselves, it's how you prepare them and how your body responds to them. There's no such thing as a vegetable that's good for everyone all the time. Only the vegetables that are right for you, right now in this stage of life. 4 vegetables. Older adults should eat regularly, both nourishment and natural medicine. 1. Beets. A gift for the heart, brain, and blood pressure. Few people realize that this deep red root, often seen as just a garnish, is packed with natural nitrates. These compounds help blood vessels relax and widen, allowing blood to flow more easily and easing the workload on the heart. A daily glass of beet juice has been shown to lower systolic blood pressure and improve blood circulation to the brain, supporting memory, reducing dizziness, and improving focus. Beets also contain betanin, a powerful antioxidant that supports liver health and reduces inflammation. For older adults, every serving of beets isn't just nutritious. It's a step toward preventing stroke, atherosclerosis, and cognitive decline. 2. Bok choy. Stronger bones, steady heart, and better immunity. Unlike spinach, bok choy is low in oxalates, making its calcium much easier to absorb. It also delivers vitamin K, magnesium, and potassium, key nutrients for building strong bones, preventing osteoporosis, and maintaining a regular heartbeat. Best of all, bok choy is easy on digestion. It's ideal for seniors with sensitive stomachs, smaller appetites, or those taking multiple medications. 3. Green peas, small but mighty. 1 cup of cooked green peas contains nearly 8 g of protein and over 7 g of fiber, helping to regulate blood sugar, support digestion, and preserve muscle mass, which is essential for balance and fall prevention. Peas are also rich in B vitamins, which support mood and reduce fatigue, as well as lutein, which helps protect vision, a major concern as we age. 4. Swiss chard, liver protection, eye support, and immune boosting. This colorful leafy green isn't just beautiful. It's loaded with betalains, compounds that support liver detoxification, reduce inflammation, and aid digestion. Swiss chard is also high in lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants known to protect against macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss in seniors. Lightly sautéed in olive oil, Swiss chard becomes not only easy to digest, but also a delicious, nutrient-packed addition to any senior's plate. Bottom line: not all vegetables are ideal for every age, but these 4, when prepared properly, can be trusted allies on your journey to a healthier, longer, and more vibrant life. A true story when changing vegetables changed a life. Let me tell you about Miss Louisa, 79 years old, from Kansas. She used to love cooking, loved her family, But in recent years, things began to shift. Sleep became elusive, her joints ached, and constipation became a constant battle. Despite what seemed like a healthy diet, plenty of vegetables and fruit, her health wasn't improving. One day, at a local senior wellness class, she was asked to write down her daily meals. When the nutritionist reviewed it, they noticed something important. Louisa was eating raw spinach every morning, drinking fresh kale smoothies, and frequently enjoying crispy fried eggplant. Foods that may sound healthy but were actually working against her digestion, joint health, and even interfering with her blood pressure medication. She was given a few simple changes. Sauté the spinach lightly with olive oil instead of eating it raw. Swap out raw kale for gently steamed bok choy. Skip the fried eggplant and add green peas and beets to her main meals. Within 3 weeks, she felt lighter in her stomach, slept better. Her joints stopped swelling, and most importantly, her spirits lifted. She shared something wise. I didn't need a sleeping pill. I just needed an easier-to-digest dinner. I didn't need a multivitamin. I just needed the right plate of vegetables. And Louisa's story isn't unique. It could just as easily be yours or your loved one's. Because sometimes changing your vegetables can change your day. And when your day changes, your life follows. Summary: the vegetables to avoid and the ones to embrace. We've just taken a journey together, not to eat less, but to eat more wisely, in a way that truly fits your body today. Let's take a moment to recap. 4 vegetables older adults should limit. Canned corn. Seems sweet and innocent, but it's packed with sugar and sodium, raising blood pressure and upsetting digestion. Raw cruciferous vegetables, raw kale, raw broccoli, and other uncooked brassicas can cause bloating and interfere with iodine absorption, putting stress on your thyroid. Eggplant contains solanine, a compound that can worsen inflammation and joint pain, especially in those with arthritis. Raw spinach, high in oxalates and vitamin K1, which can block calcium absorption and interfere with blood thinners like warfarin. 4 vegetables to enjoy regularly after age 60. Beets improve circulation, lower blood pressure, enhance memory, and fight inflammation. Bok choy, high in easily absorbed calcium, supports strong bones and a healthy heart, and is gentle on digestion. Green peas, a good source of fiber and plant-based protein, helps stabilize blood sugar and support healthy digestion. Swiss chard supports liver health, strengthens immunity, protects vision, and provides powerful antioxidants. By now, you've seen that not all vegetables serve every body the same way. Each body has its own language, and learning to listen to it can help you live lighter, stronger, and more comfortably every single day. Up next, in the final section, I'll share one important message to help you not just remember today's insights, but turn them into small, powerful steps for a healthier life. Eating isn't just about living, it's about choosing to live well. Growing older doesn't mean saying goodbye to the joy of eating. In fact, it's the beginning of a more thoughtful, more caring way to nourish your body. Every meal is no longer just about feeling full. It's about feeling well, clearer, stronger, and more alive. You don't need to change everything in a day. But you can begin with one small step today. Set aside the usual can of sweet corn. Swap it for fresh, easier to digest vegetables. Cut back one bowl of raw greens and add a warm serving of beets. Remove one inflammatory vegetable and replace it with something that heals. Because every time you choose wisely, you're choosing clarity, strength, and freedom for your future self. Aging isn't a step back. It's a time to walk more steadily and live more fully in each moment. Think about this. If you live to 80 or 90, then what you eat today is laying the foundation for the next 10 or 20 years of your life. If this video helped you, click like so more people can discover it through YouTube's recommendations. Hit subscribe to stay connected with science-based, easy-to-follow, and encouraging content focused on memory, nutrition, and healthy aging. And in the comments below, we'd love to hear from you. Which vegetable will you start with? Or do you have a tip to share with others in this community? Because living a long life is one thing, but living long, living well, and living clearly, that's the kind of life you truly deserve.